Hi guys, how we all doing today? I hope our day has been great. Welcome to Alpha Leo Ason Cochito's channel, which is Fisayo Adedipe TV. Welcome to the world of football. Welcome to the home of sports and also breaking news, transfer news across the world. Remember, we have just 3 weeks to go to the end of the transfer window, and there are a lot of incomings, outgoings in the European soccer field and European transfer window. And I'm going to actually tell you what has transpired over the weekend and up to today, right now. So I have a couple of news to share. So I appreciate, please sit back, relax, and let us dive into it right away. Because at this time, I will first of all go to uh, the Etihad. I'll go to Manchester City. I have a couple of news to share from there. So let me say it from Matteo Moretto. Matteo Moretto raised this, and it is a news that is unfolding right now. In fact, it's more or less like it's going to happen. Exclusive Tottenham Hotspur, right, have opened a club-to-club talks to sign Savinho from Manchester City. Savinho is going to leave to Tottenham Hotspur. So negotiation is ongoing between Spurs and City, and we also understand that Savinho is open to move if both clubs can agree on a fee, basically. So Thomas Frank has indicated that Savinho is an ideal player and is ready to work with him. So as we speak now, the conversation is ongoing, and Savinho, in fact, is ready to leave for Dom City. He's not ready to go on loan. He wants to actually, go on a permanent deal. So the first proposal has been sent to Spurs, right? And it's worth 50 million euros. And of course, Manchester City want more. So the negotiation is ongoing to talk about how to, meet on a middle ground, kind of, right? So the conditions and everything is being actually worked on as we speak right now. So Savinho may leave. The 50 million euros is too low according to City. So we see how it goes if Tottenham is ready to, up their money and had at least a little bit on the 50 million euros that has been offered to Manchester City. That is right now as we speak. And before the tail end of the transfer window, Savinho will leave. That's number one. Number two, which is surprising to everyone as well, Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish of Manchester City, in fact, at this point in time, is ready to head to Everton. He has already undergone his medicals. And according to Fabrizio Romano, it is concluded, here we go here. Because the medical has been completed. He has said yes to Everton and David Moyes. In fact, there's a buyout option. Buy option for 50 million pounds. It's not obligatory, so they can decide not to buy him at the end of the season because he's going to be on loan anyways. But after the loan, they will figure it out and see if they're going to sign him for 50 million pounds. So, Jack Grealish to Everton. The player is on loan and is going from City to Everton. It is here we go right now. For me personally, I think it's a very good one for Jack Grealish because he has fell on the pecking order, to Foden and all the likes. Oscar Bob is there as well. So I don't know what happened to him. Maybe the price tag affected him because he had a very good season 2 years ago, right? Last season was, injury galore, and he had maybe I don't know what's wrong with him because when we remember when he was playing with Aston Villa, week in week out, he was exceptional. He was their captain. He did excellently well, right? So he left, and on the price tag of 100 million, and he did well 2 seasons ago, but he has not been well last season, and unfortunately, he's out of the squad, and he has to go to Everton to resuscitate his career. So We see how it goes, and we see if he's going to thrive again and play very well under David Moyes, because a lot of players are actually trying to get close to play very well so that they can have a right to be called up for qualification for the World Cup next year. So that's why this transfer season is very important for the career of players across the world. They want to be on form. They want to make sure that at least once they play regularly, their nation's coach will call them, will select them, and probably they will make the cut to play in next year's World Cup. So that's what is happening right now as we speak. So the last news from Manchester City, in terms of outgoings, James McAtee. James McAtee also is exclusive. Is ready and willing to leave Manchester City and go to where? Nottingham Forest. In fact, he has already agreed personal terms with Nottingham Forest. So why is it that three players all at the same time, they want to leave City? What is going on? So this is breaking news also from Fabrizio, and agreements in terms of personal terms, everything is done and dusted. So club to club talk also is ongoing for them to agree on a fee so that they can leave, right? And currently now, it's currently in the final stage, and very soon, maybe probably tomorrow, you're going to hear, here we go. And because these three outgoings are leaving, City have opened doors to sign Rodrygo. Rodrygo goes in Real Madrid. Remember, Rodrygo has been, thinking about his career, thinking about his life, because he may be frozen out from Xabi Alonso's team in Real Madrid. So he's open. He's not. He's saying he wants to stay. He wants to fight for his shirt. He loves Real Madrid and the rest. But if he's surplus to requirements, Xabi Alonso may tell him that you have to find your way. So as City, they are bracing themselves up. Once they see that maybe two out of these three that I mentioned are gone, then they will go all out for Rodrygo. However, the fee may be very daunting for them because asking price is 100 million euros. But we'll see if they are going to pursue that for now. So let's just observe as things unfold right now, right? So that's about Manchester City, Rodrygo, and Savinho, James McAtee, Jack Grealish. In fact, the last news is, according to reports, rumors not confirmed yet, City has been eyeing Xavi Simons as well. Xavi Simons in RB Leipzig. City also, they are keen. They want to see if they can hijack that deal from Chelsea's nose, right? So making 2 out of 3. So we'll see what's going to happen. It's going to be very, very exciting towards the tail end of this transfer season. And fingers crossed, let us see what's going to happen. And the last news for today is news that is surprising to everybody. Paris Saint-Germain have frozen out Gio Donnarumma. Donnarumma is no longer the number one keeper of Paris Saint-Germain. This is surprising to me, to everybody. So they have signed their keeper. They have made it known to him that he's no longer number one, right? And they have told him already that he's going to leave. It's either he leaves this summer or he will run out his contract, he'll leave next summer. So the relationship between both the club and the player is broken as we speak, and he has been excluded also from the squad that will play the Super Cup. So many Premier League clubs are likely to, get his services. In fact, they are really interested in it. Chelsea is also eyeing, but, the faith in Sanchez is something else. So, but this guy, he will be in the market very soon. So let us observe within the next couple of weeks if the Premier League club is going to buy Donnarumma. Remember, Andre Onana in Manchester United. Are you going to go for Donnarumma? Fingers crossed. So thanks, guys. Don't forget, the Fantasy Football League is back and it's better, right? I'll look in the description section. You see the link. Join Alpha Leo Fantasy Football League. You're going to win a lot of prizes. I will tell you what's going to happen in subsequent episode I'll share. So don't forget, like, subscribe, and share to your family and friends. Your boy is still Alpha Leo Anson Cochito, right? Thank you guys for joining, and have a wonderful day. Cheers, guys. Bye.